Hey, what's up? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Redmi 14C. Make sure you guys stay locked in to the end of the video. I truly appreciate you for coming through. If you're new, make sure you watch to the end of the video because we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Redmi 14C. And this is a budget device that you could pick up for around $124. It's definitely going to be pretty solid. It's going to have some cool features that I want to jump into. But if you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through if you're new. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So let's go ahead and take a look at what comes inside the box. So this is a red and white box right here. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead and get everything out. So the first thing that we're actually getting inside of here, you get like a car adapter. So this does come with the car adapter, and it will have, fast charging. So it does have a carbon fiber material around it. This is actually pretty cool. PD, which is like the fast charging, and then you also do, this is the type C and then the type A, and you get QC 3.0 charging on here. So this is going to be pretty good when it comes to the quality. I definitely think that that's actually the first time I've ever seen that in an unboxing before. You also do get an adapter for the charger. So let's go ahead and see what else comes inside of this package. All right, so it does have the powered by, Xiaomi Hyper OS, 50 megapixel camera with dual AI, massive 5,160 milliamp per hour battery. On the other side, it's giving you 4 gigabytes of RAM as well as 128 gigabytes of internal storage. And then it does say we have the sage green color on here. So let's go ahead and open up the box and see what comes inside. It also does say we have 18 watts fast charging and a powerful octa-core processing chip. The processing chip that this is going to be running on is the MediaTek Helio G81 Ultra, which they say is going to be pretty efficient when it comes to the battery life as well as the overall performance. So, as far as the overall specs of this device, it is a 1080 panel. Wait, let me make sure, because, it does have 120 hertz refresh rate, 6.8 inches, 6.88 inches, 600 nits, peak brightness on this device as well. And so, it's going to have some pretty cool specs when it comes to using this. So let's go ahead for an affordable price. So I definitely think for a budget phone, this is going to be pretty solid. So I want to go ahead and cut this open right now and kind of take a look at some of the specs as we go along. So on here, it does say 8 gigabytes of RAM. So I guess it has expansion up to 8 with the 4. So it should just open right up. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. All right, so let's go ahead, put this off to the side. And right here, it's actually giving you all your specs on the front. So let's go ahead and read that out. It's the 6.88 display, 6.88 inch display, refined and stylish design, 50 megapixel dual camera, the 18 watts charging, and then the Helio G, 81 processing, the 81 Ultra. So let's put the phone off to the side for just a second. But as far as the weight and the look, I'm actually pretty excited to take this out of the sleeve. But before I take it out of the sleeve, if you're still here, just type down below, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help boost the engagement. Okay, so we're going to take this out of the sleeve. But first, I want to go ahead and see what else comes in the box. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Wow, are you kidding me? All right, so right now I'm looking at a 33 watt fast charging brick, and they did put the adapter in here, so you can actually use this in the US if you wanted to. You also do get your type C cable as well, which is, let's take this out, see if it's a type C to type A cable. So we'll put that right back in until we need it again. Put that off to the side. And then this is all filler inside of here, so nothing else inside the box. You do get your type, your pin for removing the SIM card, and you're also gonna get inside of here a case as well as your user guide, and you're gonna get a warranty as well. So let's put that off to the side and take a look at the case. All right, so this is a TPU case. It's gonna be clear gel case, very flimsy, so nothing too crazy when it comes to it. But I'm pretty happy that they did actually put that in there. So let's go ahead and take the phone out of the sleeve now. I appreciate you for staying locked in with me. This is actually a leather finish, just like the Moto G Stylus 2024 in the sage green. Look at the camera setup. So I'm actually really hyped right now. I don't have the Moto, oh wait, I do have the Moto G Stylus right next to me, coincidentally, and you can see both of these phones have that leather finish, but the Redmi you can see is much bigger and taller and wider. It's just a bigger phone. So, wow, that's crazy. I just got a comment section today where someone said that they wish that this Moto G Stylus was 6.8 inches. So this is a 6.8 inch device, but it won't have a stylus like the Moto G. But they both have that faux leather, or, you know, imitation leather. And they both feel really nice. This one actually feels really nice. This one feels a little bit more like, you can definitely feel a little bit more texture on here, but for this one, it feels a little bit more smooth. Like this one, they actually both feel really good. I'm not gonna front, but let's go ahead and continue the video because I could talk about the textures all day. Those feel really good with the leather. Shaky camera, my bad. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cameras. So you do get a 50 megapixel on the back, as well as a 5 megapixel camera on the back. And then as far as the front, we're going to take a look at that as well. But it does look like we get a dewdrop cutout. So you can see Redmi logo at the bottom. Your power button with, it looks like the fingerprint sensor is inside of there as well. Volume rocker right above that. And at the top, you actually do get a headphone jack. And on the other side, you get your SIM remover slot where you can actually put this inside of there. And you do get flat edges on here. So that's really nice with rounded corners, and you do get dual SIM support. So this is the global version. So you do get dual SIM support with this one right here. So let's go ahead and turn this on. I'm especially excited to see the quality of the display now. You know, it is going to be powered by their latest software, the Hyper OS. So yeah, kind of want to clean off the table for a second. Get all of this out of the way so we can see what this is about. But a lot of accessories came in the bundle, as you can see. They gave you the, you know, the car charger right here with the carbon fiber texture to it. So this is going to feel really good when it just looks good and it's very stylish. So I definitely would use this to charge my phone with while I'm in the car. And then you get the 33-watt charger. It does say Xiaomi Hyper OS now. So let's go ahead and get started. And you can see it does say United States when it asks you to choose your language. So let's go ahead and choose that, and then increase text. You can decide to do that or not. I'm going to hit United States, and then I don't know what else they want me to do. All right, so now it's set in the region. You have to agree to the terms and conditions right now. So I'm just going through every single screen until I get to the home screen so we could actually look at this. And it does say insert your SIM card right now, but we can skip that part. And then it does say connect to the network. So I'm just going to go ahead. It does say 2 gigahertz and 2.4. I'm just going to go ahead and enter my password in the Wi-Fi real quick. And now it's actually going to be connecting to the Wi-Fi as we speak. So it's verifying the Wi-Fi, and you can hit next. Let's go ahead, just hit the skip button so we can get past this screen. And then you're getting the Google Play services here as well. So everything's inside here. It's going to ask you to agree to that before you can continue. And then you get your only screen lock, fingerprint, and face unlock. So you get 3 options. Let's go ahead and set up a PIN. It's going to ask us to do a pattern, PIN, or password. Actually, I want to try it says right here, remember your screen lock. Don't forget it. You'll have to erase all your data and contacts, then set a new one. Okay, got it. All right, so we're going to set up a pattern. And then do that one more time. So I did feel a vibration through the phone as I did that. I'm going to go ahead and continue to the next menu. Then it's going to be giving us like all this information that we probably are going to have to agree to, because you know that, you're giving them basically the permission to track you. So right here, you can see you have your font size, your font, and you also have a recommended. So let's do the recommended one. App draw, you could choose that right out of the unboxing experience, which is kind of cool. And so you can see, yeah, you do have that punch hole, not punch hole, but like that dewdrop at the top of the phone. This style of display has been around for a long time now. So like you can see there is a little bit of a chin on here, but the side bezels are pretty, not that big either. And so, yeah, it has flat edges as well. You're also getting your fingerprint sensor right here, which we'll set up in just a second. Fingerprint right there. You can see also the camera looks kind of crazy. Like it does look pretty good on here. So it is setting up. I'm just waiting for it to get everything prepared like it's saying right now. All right, so it's actually loading up. Let's put the case on the phone and kind of test that out while it's loading. So this is 6.8 inches. You saw it compared to the Moto G stylus. This case actually fits the phone perfectly. But yeah, you're definitely going to want to feel that leather finish on the back. So I would definitely recommend, not using a case with this one, so you could actually appreciate the feel of the phone in the hand. So yeah, let's go ahead and take that case back off now that you saw what it looked like. Yeah, just a basic gel case on there. And now let's go ahead, and you can see this is the phone. It's going to come with a lot of pre-installed apps, I'm noticing. So this phone, first thing I noticed, first impressions that I got to talk about right now. I don't want to make this video too long. The first thing I noticed is that the 6.8 inch phone is perfect in my hand. I really enjoy the size of this phone. It has rounded corners, so it fits perfectly in the palm. And the flat edges, it's very easy to hold on to. So that's the first thing I'm noticing. First, and then the second thing is I'm looking at the home screen right now. You can see that we have the widget right here for the weather up top, which is kind of cool. I wanted to click that just to see what would happen. It's asking me to get into the permissions right now. And you have to actually hit all the time if you want it to do what it's supposed to do. All right, so it's actually set at, it's giving me my exact location. You can set it to Fahrenheit, and you can set it to any scale you want. So miles per hour, and basically, set it to the basic measurement that you are used to or whatever. So you could set that up. Now let's go into the phone a little bit more detail. So this does have the Me browser, the Me video, the weather, the gallery app, which is also on here. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So it says right here, verifying data. So you have your albums and your photos. Whenever you take a photo, they will go in there. You also have your themes right here, which is cool. And you also have wallpapers. So this is pretty crazy. All of this is basically free in here. So this is one of the things I like about Redmi and Xiaomi phones, is that you don't actually have to pay for the themes and stuff like that. Samsung makes you pay for the themes, but shout out to Xiaomi, because they actually are giving this all for free. So this is kind of cool. Ringtones, fonts, and stuff like that. You could log in, make an account as well. You also have your cleaning app on here. The phone feels really good in the hand. I gotta say, it just feels really good. You have this cleanup app, which is kind of cool. So you can actually optimize the phone whenever you want to. We haven't even gotten into that much detail yet, but I could already see this device is going to be fun to play around with. You have your game center. Right now it's actually connected to the Wi-Fi, the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. And so you can search for games on here through this little game center that they have. It's kind of like a quick games kind of thing. You have your system apps, calculator, clock, FM radio as well. You could turn that on and allow, and you will have to plug in. You also do get recorder, scanner, compass, share me, and me mover. More apps. So you get Amazon, Facebook, Office, and AliExpress and LinkedIn all in pre-installed. And you get some pre-installed games on here too. So yeah, Netflix is on here as well. And then you have your app drawer. So you have all your apps like basically lined up right here. So that it's giving you a lot of stuff out of the box pre-installed. Let's go into settings. The device actually feels really good. Like going through the software on here feels really good. Let's turn up the brightness all the way on this device and go into the settings option too. And right here you can see we have a phone update right out of the box. So it's giving us a phone update. So this will have 120 hertz, 128 gigabytes of internal storage with the 4 gigabytes of RAM, but it does say you can actually increase that to 8, which is kind of cool. And then you can see right here, this is where you would update the phone. So I'm gonna wait to do that later on. Your system app updater, so you can update all your system apps. You have your lock screen settings, your notification bar, status bar, home screen options right here. So you can set that up. You also do have the layout, which you could do 5x5 on the layout, and you can change it to gestures on right here. So if you want to actually mess around with this, you can do that. Yeah, so now it's set on gesture mode. You could even hide this bar, which is down below too, if you wanted to do that. And let's go into YouTube. Let's type 8K video. Good haptic feedback, very accurate buttons. Let's choose one of these videos down here. Very good scrolling speeds. I want to go into display and see if it's actually set on a higher refresh rate right now. All right, so it's on standard right now. So recommended, actually 120. So it's actually on the 120 right now. So that's why it felt so smooth. So yeah, this device does have that 120 refresh rate, which feels really smooth. And then also, let's go into the camera real quick so I could show you some of the quality that we're getting on the photos. So you have time lapse right here, and you could zoom in up to, looks like 6 times zoom. Video mode, you could zoom in like 6 times on this video mode as well. You have beauty options as well as some filters on here too. So you could choose between some of the filters when you're doing video. If I click the video mode, you get 720/30 and 1080/30. So those are the settings right there for the video. But let's see if there's some additional settings right here. Guidelines, aspect ratio, and flash. Then you can go right here, choose picture quality high. You're also going to get anti-banding 60 hertz and everything like that. So these are all the settings when it comes to the camera mode. Then you get your photos and HDR as well up here. Obviously this is going to be the 50 megapixel camera on the back. You also get your portrait mode. This is the 50 megapixel mode. And you also do get night mode on here as well as portrait. So let's take a quick photo with the portrait mode. You also can adjust the aperture right here with this little slider on the bottom. So that's going to give you your good bokeh effect. Let's kind of zoom out, not zoom out, but let's kind of move a little further away from the object, take this quick shot, and then change it to 1.8. All right, so very fast shutter speed, and the photo has really good detail. So that's the first thing I'm noticing, is that the very accurate colors, detail, and everything looks really sharp on this photo. So I'm actually really impressed with that photo. Let's go into the settings of it real quick. So really good quality on that camera. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this phone. It has the music app right there, file manager, Mi Home, all the system apps, and more apps pre-downloaded with games. Notes app right here that you could play around with, as well as Netflix, OneDrive, and that's pretty much everything that comes out the box. If you slide down, you actually get to your slide down menu with all your features right here. So you actually get screenshot. You have dark mode on here too. So everything is going to be available. Screen recording, D&D, screencast, hotspot, flashlight, quick share, I said hotspot already. Reading mode. So it's going to give you the reading mode for, basically giving you that protection for your eyes. And then you also have bedtime mode, ultra battery savings mode, and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Redmi 14C unboxing and first impressions. I definitely think this phone is going to have a lot to offer, especially for the price of $124. And I didn't even know it had this leather back. This is the, I went into this kind of blindly because I didn't watch any videos on this. So this is my first impressions, but I got to say this back material is very premium. That's one of my favorite things about this phone. But let me know what you guys think about this thing. I definitely think this color and this style with the camera and how it looks is really crazy. But I'm going to check you guys on the next video. Make sure you stay locked in for more videos just like this. But if you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through. Make sure you hit the like button to show your support and appreciation. If you're still here, just type down below, I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I'll get right back with you later, crew. Peace.